Crash Team Racing, my favourite childhood racing game. I'm so glad this got a modern remake back in 2019. Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled is a huge update to this classic kart racer. While this version does come with some drawbacks, like the loading times, I still love this version of the game. While I have claimed the Platinum Trophy once before, I'm always keen to deal with the threat from gas Moxia. So now,
let the hunt begin.
Starting off in Crash Cove, I do the shortcut to pick up Puddle Hopper and win the race to get off to a good start. I win Ruse Tubes and Mystery Caves with little trouble. It is here that I realised that I had screwed up. Due to using a new account, my PlayStation wasn't showing the trophy notifications, so somewhere in the last two races I had also got Get Off Me and Super Boost. I quickly fixed the issue and then moved on. I then got half-pipe karting from Sewer Speedway, and unlocked the race against the first boss, Ripperoo. Now, about these boss races, they suck. They are all just a one-on-one race with the boss, who fires an attack behind them every few seconds. The biggest issue for me is that once you get ahead of them, they don't do anything to you because they can only attack backwards. So as long as you stay ahead, you get an easy win for all of these. The boss races are easily one of the weakest points of the game for me. Ripperoo's weapon of choice is the TNT, so as I just mentioned, I just got in front of him and stayed there to get Expert Dodger and Crazier Than the Ripper. First up here is Coco Park. I just pick up the win and the photo finish trophy. Oh, that's close. Oh, that got me photo finish too. Nice. That was an achievement I was worried that I would have to try grind for. In Tiny Temple, I did the shortcut to get Let Me In. Wait a minute, did you see that? Where did that missile go? As well as finishing Burning Rubber. Papu's Pyramid and Dingo Canyon go by with no issue, and I unlock the Papu Papu boss race.
Papu wanting action to lay boom down big, and True Papu is world's best driver.
Props to that last villager for holding up Papu Papu as long as he did. Like by himself. Papu Papu's weapon is those beakers. Again, I get ahead of him and stay there for the win. Are you starting to see a pattern with these bosses? Beating the big man gives me the key and the Me Fast You Slow trophy. You just have to get ahead of them and then keep speed and you just win.
You are fast for being so small. Here's key to help.
I don't know what happened here, but I could not beat this track. I was stuck here for a little over 55 minutes, with the second to last attempt being a tie that decided I was second. Finally! No way. That better still count as first. You're joking. I got rear viewed and unstoppable and left. Dragon Mines took me a few attempts, but I got minecarting and picked up the win eventually. Polar Pass passed by quickly, and I got the Arctic Hurdler trophy. Glacier Park ends off with Tiny Arena, one of the greatest tracks in this game. I pick up the win and meet the next boss, Komodo Joe.
Well, now you'll see why I'm the most feared.
Komodo Joe mixes things up a little bit, swapping between throwing TNTs and placing Nitros on the track. Too bad it doesn't mix up the strategy to beat him. With little issue, I get the key, Como done, and Joe's blessing.
A key for the win. Still, I think you're not fast enough to outrace Oxide. We're going to lose our planet, and it'll be all your fault.
Engine Labs goes down on the first try. Cortex Castle had a few funny moments. Man. I feel like I've seen the AI just drive into that wall a few times. Might still be. Why does their AI do that? Does it like not register that there's a wall? Wait, how long has Coco been stuck there? I just noticed that Coco wasn't moving at all. Dude. Going left side is a trap. Like, I don't know why their AI only does that on the left side, but it's a fucking trap going that way. I was just looking at the mini-map and they even hit that wall on the second lap. So it must be whenever they go left side, they just drive into that wall. I can't stop looking at the minimap for that turn. Crash didn't even go left or right, he tried to drive straight through the wall. While here, I picked up Dungeon Volta. Can't hide from me. And boom! Hot Air Skyway proves no challenge, but this is my favourite and most played track, so that's no surprise. Oxide Station takes a few tries to get the turns down before I manage to get a close victory. It is here that the last of Cortex's henchmen introduces himself.
What, you call that racing? Forget about it. If you's gonna race Oxide, you's gonna have to get past me first.
Pinstripe talks up a big game with his bowling bomb antics and gives me a bit of trouble. Too bad the down arrow on his D-pad is stuck and he can't do anything once I get past him. Defeating Pinstripe gets me the "Why don't you get a job" achievement, as well as the key and him telling me that he trusts me.
Here's a key for your troubles. Ah, brother.
Here we go.
Well, the little terror vermin has finally collected all the trophies to become world champion. What took you so long? Now we prove who the fastest driver really is.
Here we go. The first race against the big bad, the fastest in the universe, and the biggest cheating scumbag I've ever seen. This guy's a real piece of work. He starts before you, is pretty fast compared to the previous bosses, and rotates through different weapons on a track that is awkward to see what is coming up. Luckily, having just practiced this track, he goes down first try, and I get the Interstellar Challenge trophy. And yeehaw trophies.
At least you still haven't gathered all my time relics.
Well, I'm not yet done with adventure mode. That is day 1 finished with 5 hours and 22 trophies claimed. Now, on to the adventure mode relic races. The way these work is that you have to beat the time for 3 laps of the track, but there are boxes scattered around with either 1, 2 or 3 on them. These freeze the timer for that many seconds. I race through Crash Cove first to get the Sprinter trophy, and then breeze through the rest of the tracks for Relic Collector. I said Relic Collector. Alright, there's 2 tracks that I forgot. I then decide to collect the 5 eggs scattered around the hub world to unlock one of my favourite characters. Maybe some of you guys didn't even know about this, but there he is. I then get started on one of the other collector trophies, Token Collector. You get this from clearing both the Crystal and CTR challenges. The Crystal challenges are held in open areas, and all you need to do is collect all the crystals before the timer runs out. The CTR challenges, however, require you to win a race again, but also collect the hidden C, T, and R letters on each of the tracks. I decide to start in Citadel City, doing Nitro Court to obtain Arena Explorer. And then doing the CTR challenge on Cortex Castle to get spare change. I quickly clear through Engine Labs and finish the stream during Hot Air Skyway. Day 2 ends with 3 new trophies in 2.5 hours, putting my totals at 25 trophies in 7.5 hours. It was a slow day, but it needed doing regardless. The goal for day 3 was to finish the CTR challenges. Along the way, I forgot how to spell CTR. Hey, guess what I forgot? I forgot the T. And picked up pyramid parkour in the process. After collecting the final token, I'm finally rewarded with the Token Collector. Two trophies in 4.5 hours. 27 in 12 hours total. At least adventure mode is almost finished. Collecting all the tokens has now unlocked the Gem Cup races, where each cup is 4 back-to-back races and you earn points for your position in each race. Beating the first cup gets me Booyah Grandma. During the purple gem cup, I got hyper speed from Rue's tubes. And beating all of the cups gave me Gem Collect. And with that, the final 2 tracks are open. I quickly do the relic races for Turbo Track and Retro Stadium, which finally awards me with Relic Collector. Doing this causes Oxide to challenge us one last time. Some of those.
So you're back and you've gathered all my time relics. I'm impressed. Well, it's about time I taught you a real lesson in speed. This race is for keeps.
Everything I've read about this race claims that it's the same as the first. If that's the case, I must have got lucky the first time round. After struggling for a bit, I beat him for the second time, finally awarding me with Galaxy's Fastest. I hate that race so fucking much. And signalling the end of Adventure Mode. I thought I was going to be here another 2 hours, to be honest.
That's it. I'm finished racing with these mushy backward worlds. Keep your miserable planet. I'm out of here for good.
Using the local arcade mode, I quickly jump into a battle map to pick up Weapon Technician and Juiced Up. I then change something on my car to quickly get That's How I Roll. Then I finish the stream by doing a run of Inferno Island, the first of the Nitro Kart tracks, without using any weapons to pick up Natural. 8 trophies in 3.5 hours brings our totals up to 35 trophies in 15.5 hours. I decided to do all the CTR time trials off stream so that I was doing different tracks when I came back. These are simple, it's just you against the clock to see how fast you can do 3 laps. There are 4 different ghost times, increasing in difficulty. Luckily, we only need to beat the 2 easier times on all the tracks. To even challenge the harder times, you have to beat the easier time before it, requiring each track to be done at least 3 times for these trophies. This can get tedious, but I make my way through the CTR tracks so I can start next stream with the newer Crash Nitro Kart tracks. 5 hours of time trials and no new trophies puts our totals up to 20.5 hours for 35 trophies. After doing the code to unlock Penta, I'd make a start on the Crash Nitro Kart time trials. After beating Entropy on all tracks, I unlock the new Time Master. This also unlocks him as a playable character, giving me Is Everyone Here? Beating all of Oxide's times then gives me Gasmoxian Slug. Now, to clean up the remaining trophies. While doing single races of the Crash Nitro Kart tracks, I land a perfect forward throw on Out of Time to get Alchemist. That's gotta count. Yeah, there we go. Winning races on all of the tracks, including Retro Stadium and Turbo Track, finally gives me the Nitrostalgia trophy. I revisit Blizzard Bluff to get wintertime off-roading, which also got me I Know the Way. I beat all the arcade mode crystal challenges to get Oh Shiny. While clearing the battle mode match types, I get Master Drifter, and winning each match type gets me the Dominator. Finish things off with a race at Coco Park, claiming the Drifter trophy. Wait, it seriously took me this long to get a bronze trophy? This finally gives me the coveted World trophy to finish the game.
Whoa!
After the final 6-hour-long stream, I gathered all 48 trophies in roughly 26.5 hours. Personally, Crash Team Racing is a game that I think most people should try a few times and have a decent go at trying to learn the mechanics. While they can be a bit awkward to learn, once you have the sliding and boosting down, the game gets extremely satisfying. I think everyone should at least try to beat the story mode, maybe not go for the plat. See how you're feeling after you beat Oxide the first time and see if you want to go further.